Oh, God. Oh, it's my own fault. I screwed it up. I would have thought that voting for myself was going to make the difference, you know, but you really got to get out there and talk to people. Anyway, who cares? I have been beaten by Roberto Benigni. He has jumped into my ocean. Bravo!
In an unforgettable interview, Jim Carrey absolutely owned Jimmy Kimmel when he boldly flashed the Illuminati hand signal on live TV. With his trademark manic energy, Carrey mocked Hollywood's secretive elite by telling the audience, "You know what this is," while making the eye gesture.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
Kimmel tried to laugh it off, but Carrey doubled down, exposing how celebrities pretend it's all a joke. The audience didn't know whether to clap or squirm either.
Yeah.
You don't know, Jimmy Fallon doesn't know, David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up.
In that moment, Carrey flipped the script, proving he wasn't afraid to call out the system. And if Kimmel is also a part of it, then it served him right.
It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
This is a famous video that has gone viral on social media, and for all the right reasons. The incident happened at the 1995 MTV Movie Awards, where during the presentation for Best Kiss, Cameron Diaz was clearly visibly uncomfortable when presenter Chris Isaak forcibly kissed her.
And on the director's say-so.
Come here, baby. Come on. Come here.
She resisted, trying to step away and even blocking him, but it didn't work. Moments later, when Jim Carrey, who won Best Kiss with Lauren Holly, approached the stage, he confronted Isaak. He embraced him, appearing to plant an unsolicited kiss, leaving Isaak wiping his mouth in shock. It was widely interpreted as a humorous yet pointed retaliation, and became a viral, much-praised moment. In 2017, Jim Carrey stunned an E! News interviewer at a New York Fashion Week event by openly mocking the absurdity of the whole thing.
Wait, tell me, is it true you're wandering the streets? You need a date to the party? What's up?
When asked why he was there, Carrey said, "I wanted to find the most meaningless event possible, and here I am." He called out the icons being celebrated as fake, exposing the emptiness behind such award shows.
No meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join. And
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
celebrating
Do you believe in
icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest.
The interviewer awkwardly tried to salvage the moment, but Carrey's savage and brutal takedown left her speechless. It wasn't just an interview, it was a merciless dismantling of celebrity culture.
On the good foot! Ha! Yeah. You shut her down now. Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise.
Graham Norton is known for being a bit cheeky every now and then, but Jim Carrey is the wrong target for that. On The Graham Norton Show, Jim Carrey didn't hold back when Norton falsely claimed Carrey had trained with the Navy SEALs for a movie role.
Here's a weird, and maybe this isn't true, but you, Jim, did train with was it the Navy SEALs?
With his trademark wit, Carrey quickly shut it down, saying, "That's not true, but I love that you just made that up on national TV." The audience erupted in laughter, but Carrey's tone made it clear he wasn't letting the fake story slide.
Is that made up nonsense?
No, I did not train with the Navy SEALs. But what that might be referring to is when I did The Grinch, I was literally, the makeup was like being buried alive every day.
In that moment, he exposed how talk shows sometimes spin narratives, proving he's not afraid to call out even the host himself.
Came up with a brilliant idea, which was to hire a gentleman who is trained to teach CIA operatives how to endure torture. And so that's how I got through the Grinch.
In a sharp and hilarious moment, Jim Carrey called out an interviewer who asked him about The Mask 2. Dressed ostentatiously, the interviewer complimented his outfit before slyly steering the conversation toward a potential sequel.
It's kind of the year of sequels. And I know you said at one point that you would love to do The Mask again, that there would be another one of those. So can that really happen? Can we see Cameron Diaz coming back and doing another with you?
Carrey instantly caught on and refused to answer because he knew she just wanted a clickbait headline. With a knowing grin, he shut it down, exposing how media twists celebrity words for traffic. The interviewer was left awkwardly laughing, while Carrey walked away with his dignity, and the internet's applause for not taking the bait.
You know, anything I say can and will be used as clickbait, frankly.
You're such a smart guy.
When Jim Carrey returned to Jimmy Kimmel Live, the interview quickly spiraled into bizarre territory as Kimmel threw a series of weird, offbeat questions at him, especially his beard, which was probably to get back at him for the Illuminati interview. But Carrey was always 5 steps ahead, and he flipped every question on its head with humor and razor-sharp wit.
Do you feel like you're separated from the rest of the world and what's going on?
No, not separated at all. In fact, it's the exact opposite. You know, don't get me wrong, you know, Jim Carrey is a great character, and I was lucky to get the part.
Instead of playing along, he exposed how scripted and absurd talk shows can be. At one point, he mocked people who were obsessed with his beard. The audience roared, but the message was clear.
Does the beard have anything to do with that?
Well, here's the thing. The beard, yes. Everywhere I go, people talk about the beard. They go, what are you doing? Why are you growing a beard? Why are you growing a beard? It's like they can't really think about anything else. It's just not, you know, cohesive. There's something different about me, and it's that damn beard. And wherever I show up, it becomes this story, you know?
This one may not have been directed at anyone in particular, but Jim Carrey did mock Hollywood's obsession with awards once again. At the 2016 Golden Globes, Jim Carrey hilariously mocked hosts Ricky Gervais and the Hollywood Foreign Press when he was asked to present in the film section.
Thank you. I am 2-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey. You know, when I go to sleep at night, I'm not just a guy going to sleep. I'm 2-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey going to get some well-needed shut-eye.
Introducing himself as 2-time Golden Globe winner Jim Carrey, he deadpanned that he dreams of becoming 3-time Golden Globe winning actor Jim Carrey, so he could finally be enough. This joke goes on for a while and is a great display of sarcasm, which attacks the typical Hollywood ego.
No, sir. I dream about being 3-time Golden Globe winning actor Jim Carrey, because then I would be enough.
In yet another award section fumble, Andy Samberg and Sandra Oh got roasted by Jim Carrey when they asked him to move away from the film section and into the TV section.
Although I am seeing that Jim Carrey's sitting up front tonight in the movie section, even though he's nominated for a TV show.
Yeah. He was clearly affected by this, and it's hard to say if it was staged or not, because Carrey's behavior definitely seemed genuine.
You know, I just finished a film. It's called Sonic the Hedgehog. Comes out in November.
Oh. Well, you know, come back next year. I'm sure it'll be nominated.
All right, I'm going.
He mocked the hosts by saying he's taking his dinner and his DNA away from the table, after which he made fun of them again by stating they were too far away, so he couldn't see or hear them anymore. To be honest, though, they were asking for it.
Should I take my dinner, too? I wouldn't want to leave any of my DNA in the film section.
Yeah. Jim, please don't make this any harder than it already is.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I see your lips moving, but there's a delay.
Violence is a no-go in Jim Carrey's book, and he doubled down on that in this interview where he called out everyone who stood and applauded for Will Smith winning his Oscar right after he slapped Chris Rock.
Asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous.
The interviewer tried to tone it down by saying the whole thing had escalated. But Carrey rightly put her in her place by saying it came out of nowhere. Once again, Carrey made sure his disapproval towards Smith's actions were known, and he stood by his word firmly.
Jim Carrey was on hand promoting his new movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but yeah, he made it clear how he felt about Will Smith's actions on Sunday night.
You do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
Jim Carrey sure doesn't seem to like award shows, because here's yet another instance of him using sarcasm to make fun of them. It's the Oscars this time, back when he was called to present the award for Best Editing.
I'm here tonight to present the Academy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film Editing. That's all I'm here to do. I could just show up and enjoy the parties.
Carrey started cracking jokes on how he was only here to present an award, and how being nominated alone is good enough for any actor. Everyone was laughing then, but now it does feel like he was roasting everyone for giving these awards such importance.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect that to happen. Winning the Oscar is not the most important thing in the world. It's an honor just to be oh, God.
Jim Carrey will spare no one at all, even random people. In this interview, Carrey is asked about his involvement in a music video by The Weeknd for his album Dawn FM.
A music video with The Weeknd, and you made a little cameo. How did that come about?
Carrey started talking about it, but then someone seemed to get in the way, so he simply told him to walk right through.
That's so crazy. We became friends. Just walk right through, buddy.
It was a brief and short line, but it showed that Carrey had no tolerance for such people, and he even said that it was all for some pictures. The interviewer didn't have much to say, which was the ideal response in such a scenario.
Hilarious.
It's his world. It's his world.
It's all right. Yep. It's got to get some pictures taken.
In the very same interview, Carrey is later asked about whether he's retiring, which is once again something that can be used to make a lot of assumptions.
I heard something that's like breaking my heart right now. Are you getting out of the game? Are you retiring? What's going on?
Naturally, he didn't want all these rumors to start floating about, so he simply started joking about how he's striving to be unexceptional. It's all in good jest, but you can sense that he really is tired from the world of show business.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some Mystery Science Theater reruns. About 25 years of them I missed. And, I'm going to be striving to be unexceptional. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I'm tired, frankly.
Here's another Sonic interview, but this time, Carrey gives it back to the interviewer, who asks him why he doesn't reprise his more iconic roles more often.
Hard to believe that this is only your third time ever reprising a role. Of course, there's Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber. What made you say yes a second time around?
Every actor has their choices, and so does Carrey. But he was in a mood, so he told the reporter that he can't serve the same stale dinner again and again. It was just a few words, but they made all the difference.
I don't know. I can't serve the same stale dinner. You know what I mean? No, I always felt like the time for now is to do something new. New now.
It's safe to say that Jim Carrey has had enough of Hollywood, but in this case, he literally says it too.
Well, I'm retiring, but
no.
Yeah, probably.
Are you being serious or are you screwing with me?
I'm being fairly serious.
During this interview, Carrey talks about how he's taking a break from acting and will only return if there's a script he deems worthy enough to accept.
If the Angels bring some sort of, script that's, written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see, I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break.
He goes on about how he'd rather focus on his art, but the real bomb drops when he says that he's had enough.
Yeah.
Well, we need.
I really like my quiet life, and I really love putting paint on canvas, and I really love.
He also points out that this is something celebrities would never say in the open. As expected, the reporter had no idea how to react.
And this is something you might never hear another celebrity say as long as time exists. I have enough. I've done enough. I am enough.
Like, share, and subscribe if you liked this clip, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay then, see you soon.